Coach, knowing what's at stake, for your postseason hopes this week, how important is this week of preparation for what you guys want?
Well, it's important. Just got to get better this week and move forward. And last regular season game, and it's the next one on the schedule. So we can't control. I mean, I've really been a part of the whole playoff selection, all of that, how that works. So I don't know how that. That's out of your control. You just got to go win the football game, and whatever happens, happens.
Do you feel pretty confident where you are, Coach, as far as?
No, I mean, you'd have to ask Ron and Trevor and the rest of these guys that. I haven't been around it, so it's really not my focus right now. My focus is just go win the football game.
How much progress did you see the offense make Saturday that makes you feel good moving forward?
I mean, a lot. I mean, thought we played pretty well, and we left some points on the board, which I didn't like, but we did some. I think we ran the ball for over 300 yards. We, I don't know, what do we have? Maybe 1 3 and out, but but so overall, played pretty well. I mean, but with with the knowledge that our best football is still out ahead of us.
Neglected to ask you after Saturday's win, but how proud are you of this team, what they were able to accomplish in terms of being undefeated at home and performing well in front of your hometown fans this year?
Well, it's good. I mean, you got to defend your home turf, and in this league, it's not easy to do. It's not easy to. What are we, 7-0, I think, or whatever it is, or 6-0, and it's good. It's positive. It's what we. You got to defend that first, and we've. Right now, I think the key is when you get through this thing is to try to peak at the right time, and we still have the opportunity to do that. I thought we had a good week of preparation last week. It's easier to get it's easy to get your attention when you don't get their attention, when you don't necessarily play as well the week before. I want to see them come out today with the same type of attitude, preparation that we had a week ago, and if we do that, we'll be okay.
You mentioned leaving points on the board, although Nate helped out later. What's Zach's status in terms of getting back into the kicking game?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. He has a soft tissue injury. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so we'll just kind of see how it goes.
Coach, I know you don't pay attention to the playoffs, but with one game remaining of a team that's struggling, are you a top 4 team in this conference?
Yeah, I think it's obvious. I think we're a top team in this conference. We can play. We can beat anybody. And I mean, I don't know what the standings are. I could, like I said, right now, I think it's obvious.
You talk about the offensive production. Were there specific areas you saw, third down conversions of the passing game, or anything specific?
Offensively?
Yeah.
Well, I thought we had a game plan. We executed it very well. We missed, Hunter had a couple throws I think he'd want back, that we had a chance for a couple opportunities for big plays. We had dropped a touchdown. Had a couple drops. A couple penalties hurt us. That one that seemed like they penalized us about 75 yards on a play. And, we had second and about 60 and still almost got the first down. But, it was just one of those days. I thought we were up 14-0 at halftime. I felt like we should have been up about 27-0, but we weren't. And when you let somebody, when you miss opportunities, you let somebody hang around, it leaves yourself to a corner tripping and falling down, and a couple, anomaly plays, like a couple back shoulder fades, kid catches the ball with one hand. You just leave yourself open to let things like that happen to you. Eventually you give a team enough opportunities, a lot of times they're going to make a play. So we just got to do a better job of finishing our drives.
No alarm bells go off with those 2 second-half drives that Southern put together?
No. I mean, the one, we had a corner fall down. We had a second and long, I think, and corner tripped and fell. I mean, it happens. We rise up, and, at the end of the day, we played pretty well defensively. Trust me, there are no alarm bells. I mean, we're pretty good on that side of football.
So how proud are you of this group on the verge of doing something that hasn't happened in here in more than a decade?
Not my focus right now, Dana. Really not. I think that I think our culture. One thing I'm proud of is I think our culture, what we're trying to make this program, is starting to take hold, which allows you to win close football games. Because you just saw it a year ago, we weren't there, and this year we were able to win a lot of those close games. That means the discipline. That means that the things we've been preaching are starting to take hold. Other than that, it's about pressing through every day. You know, we're pretty consistent in our approach around here and how we approach our guys, what our demands are, what our standards are, how we want them to prepare. And I believe if you do the things day to day the right way, Saturdays still take care of themselves. And and I think our guys are really starting to understand that. You know, sometimes they hear that. You know, when we first got together, they hear that and they're like, well, you know, whether I'm late for this meeting or late for class, that's not going to affect me on Saturday. Well, it does. It's who you are. And, and that's just my belief. I've always believed that. And I just think that the little things add up to being the big things. And you can't flick a switch in this world. You are who you are. And if you're accountable in your everyday life, you're accountable in the classroom, you're accountable in the meeting room, you're accountable in your preparation, you're going to be more accountable on Saturday. And I think that is starting to take hold.
Alvin came in here and was talking about last week, he said something needs to change from the wide receiver standpoint. Did you see that in the week leading up to Southern Illinois? Did you see anything?
Yeah, I thought we practiced better, and I tell you what, I thought, the way we blocked better. We were able to, Jody had 161 yards. We were in for 300 yards. So, obviously we did well up front. We also blocked well on the perimeter, and we challenged them, and we kind of called on them to do certain things, and I thought we made a step in the right direction there.
Talking about this Saturday, what is the Missouri State offense telling you guys?
It's a spread more. It's mainly a spread offense. They'll run the quarterback a little bit. They'll formation you some. Kind of a typical spread offense. I think it's well thought out. I think that they understand what you're trying to do defensively, and will try to attack what they perceive to be your weaknesses or areas that they're going to make you adjust. They might have one special package that's something you haven't seen on film per week. Just things like that. But I think we're fairly well set up to play against an offense like this, and we'll have our game plan. We'll be ready to make adjustments. We just need to play and execute well.
All the players after the game Saturday and the players we talked to today said all the right things about not sleeping on Missouri State. Have you noticed with your guys that level of focus and really buying into, hey, this week is very important, can't look past Saturday?
Yeah, and we'll find out today, when we go out there to practice. We need to practice well. But trust me, Missouri State is a much, much, much improved football team. Just look at their season. They're very capable, and they're going to be at home. It'll be their senior day. We know we'll get their best shot of it. It's like I said, it's not about them. It's about us preparing well and executing our plan in the right way and playing with great effort.
Having said that, can you give us the same kind of summary about their defense that you did there?
More of a kind of like a 4-3 based. We'll mix their coverages. I think they're a lot better than they were a year ago defensively. I mean, a lot better. They've made a lot of strides there. They got one of the best players in the conference, and Cole, number 31. Their one linebacker is a heck of a football player, and I just think they're doing some better. They're doing some good things over on that side of the football. They've gotten better.
Are you at the point on offense where Hunter's the guy, where the offense is kind of tailored around him, to where even if Ricky's healthy, it's still Hunter's team at this point?
Yeah, right now, yeah, absolutely. And I think he's did some good things. He's getting slowly but surely getting better. I think you'll have a package for Nate and or Ricky when Ricky's available to play, and kind of that two-headed monster we kind of used last year that was very effective for us.
Ricky, with that being said, Bo, Ricky available this week or two?
We'll see. I mean, I think he's seeing the doctor today, so we'll find out.
How was, I think it was Nate Dortch who went down, see?
He's okay. He just had back spasms.